Hi, Tony.
Hello, Sunny.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good job. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Did you get my emails?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Let me fix it so you can share your screen, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do everything.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So you go down to share screen on the bottom of the Zoom screen.
Okay. All
And
right.
you got Trade Station. Now, is this the desktop version?
Yes.
Okay. And it's 10, right?
Yes.
That couldn't be more perfect. It's wonderful. How long have you been using Trade Station?
Oh, just a couple weeks.
Yeah. Why
So,
did you get it in the first place?
um, I was wanting to be able to program some indicators, program some automated functions,
Uh-huh.
and
Cool.
and I've been following you for a while, and I'm
Oh,
like, well, it
I
might be a
didn't
good
see you.
opportunity. So,
I didn't see you following me.
well, I get your
My
well, it's
son is
probably because
back.
I'm in Florida and you're in California.
Yeah. But you
But
get my newsletter, right?
I get your newsletter, and I've on a couple of times I've came into your trading room on Tuesday. So
Oh, cool.
watched you trade the EM or ES or
Cool.
whatever that you trade at futures, don't you?
I do trade the ES. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
All
I
right. So
usually trade
let's
stocks and options, so
do you?
I might want to trade ES in the future.
How do you pick your stocks and options?
Uh, it's a long story. We could probably chat for a couple of days on it. So and then here lately, I've been humbled by it. So, but anyway, what you want me to do here?
I want you to open a new workspace. So go
Okay,
up to File,
file. Okay,
New Works, or
okay,
go to Workspaces,
okay,
and then New Workspace.
okay,
There you go. Now we got an empty workspace. So click that box, that little square icon that says Chart Analysis.
okay.
All right.
And I still need to download your file
Okay,
that you
no,
sent
that's
me.
not a problem. Okay, so now you have a chart of the QQQ on a 5-minute basis.
Yeah, looks good.
And who knows? What are you supposed to do from here? Who knows? So that's why we're going to put some indicators on there and you'll be able to see exactly what to do.
Okay,
So go up to File again.
file.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh, wait a minute. Did you download them from the email yet?
not yet.
Okay, we need to do that. So let's go to your email.
Okay, give me a minute here. Okay, should be downloaded.
Is it so it's in the downloads directory now?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay, doke. So now we can go back up to File.
Let
Yeah,
me
click on
double check it
Downloads.
here. Yeah,
There
it's
you go.
downloaded.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
File,
File.
Import. Mhm. Click on
Okay.
that. And then click Next
Okay.
and browse to the documents, to the downloads folder.
Okay. Okay.
It's down from there. Oh, well, it's also up. Now do that.
Okay.
Open,
Okay.
next,
Open. Let's see. I found it. Next. Okay.
hmm
Okay.
and next again,
Next. Okay.
hmm and just say finish.
All righty.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you need TradeStation help, I'm available to say yes to all, please.
Yes.
I'm
I'll,
available to help you get up to speed to that faster than you can do it on your own.
okay.
Okay. And especially the programming part, if you're interested in easy language. Have you read my book yet, the TradeStation Made Easy book?
Yeah, I actually got your book.
Let's say
That's
okay to this.
okay. If you see me, here it is.
Aha, there it is.
So just got it. So
Good, good. That's perfect.
it's a
Okay, now
Bible.
we're going to add these indicators to the chart.
Okay.
Diane, what's his key again? His J key? 10202, I think.
10202.
I'm going to write that down. 10202. You can write that down too, Tony.
Okay. What is it again?
10202.
10202. Got it.
That is your password to all my software for the rest of your life,
Okay.
or the rest of mine at least.
Stick positive now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be around a long time yet. Okay, so we have to put that in to every one of the indicators
Okay.
before they'll actually show up on your chart.
Okay.
And in order to do that, we have to click a little box that says prompt for editing so that we can edit the values for input values for each one.
Okay.
So we're going to go up to studies. And don't get ahead of me when we're going through this. To the right, down, right, there you go. Right. No, okay. On the chart, there you go. Studies. Add studies.
Okay. Add study.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Now I program everything with my initials in the front. So that way everything I program comes up together. So my initials are SJH.
Okay, I see them right here.
All right, so click the first one.
Bean ticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Now hold the shift key and click on who's on top all the way down.
Oh.
Keep going to left and shift. Oh, well, shoot, it's control.
Okay.
Click on Bing ticks and press the control key and grab the rest of them.
Okay, let me do this again.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Now say, now click the box that says prompt for editing over to the right of import. Yeah, there you go.
There. Okay.
And now say okay.
Okay.
All right. Click on inputs.
Inputs. Okay.
And we're going to put your 10202 in there.
Under key?
Yes, that's your J key.
10202. Okay.
And see, I start everything with J too. All my variables always start with J. That way I know I don't have to fight. If I want J underscore date, that's allowable. But date itself without the J underscore is not allowable because that's a reserved word to easy language.
Okay.
So that's why I just stick, it's like in French, you stick K in front of everything. There's no use. The only word that has a K in it in French is weekend.
Okay. It looks like it's an I, but anyway.
I know, but it actually is a J.
Okay, so hit okay.
Oh no, wait a minute. Click on default. Dictionary default. Yeah. That way you won't have to put it in again. Yes.
Okay.
And okay. Now we're going to do the next one. Same thing. 10202. And default. Yes. And okay.
Okay.
And the next one. There's about 6 of them, I think. How did you hear about me in the first place? How do you know me?
Oh man, that's a long. I don't have the answer at the top of my tongue.
Oh, okay.
I came across you I know. And a long time ago, I was looking for a person, a programming indicator for TradeStation, not TradeStation. Oh shoot. There's a program that I use, TC2000. Maybe that's what.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I actually asked you a question about programming an indicator, or if your indicators could be used on TC2000. And I think you said no.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like, okay. So anyway, that was a long time ago.
Okay.
If you search one of my emails, you might find that.
Okay.
So anyway, I like what you read, what you write in your newsletter. And, I'm like, maybe I learned something from some of these indicators.
Cool.
And, I like kind of how they work.
10202 first.
Okay.
And now default. Yes. Okay. I've got another one. This is the last one, I think. What's your professional background?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Oh, cool. This will be easy.
I'm gonna open.
Yeah, make
this
it
chart.
full screen. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Now you've got all kinds of stuff on this window.
All
We'll
right.
start with this. Where are you located?
I'm in Florida.
So you're Eastern time zone. So we have to change the time zones on these things.
Okay.
Some of them have time zones on them, like this red, blue, and green horizontal lines you see.
Yeah.
Those show you the open, high, and low of the session.
Okay.
But your session is different from my session. So double click on that red line.
Here.
Uh-huh. Double click it.
Yeah.
And yes. And we're going to edit it. So you see where it says beginning time number 1, 6:30?
Right here.
Your beginning time is 9:30.
Okay.
That's in California. I have to get up that early. And then the 13:15 goes to 16:15. That's your closing time.
Okay.
And then beginning time number 2. So if we close at 2 o'clock my time, that's 1400, and open up at 3, that's 1600 here. So 1600 for the begin. No, 1600. 1-6.
Okay.
Is that right? No, that's not right. You open at 1700. Sorry. I have trouble with these time zones. All right, now it's okay. So click default.
The end time is 23:55.
That's midnight. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't go beyond that without some special programming, because as soon as you go from 23:59, the next number is 0.
Oh.
And you can't just add a minute to 23:59 and come up with 0.
Okay. So hit OK.
So I just, yes, please.
Okay.
All right. Now then, doesn't look like you got the paint bar. What time is that? Yeah, you don't have the paint bar going. All right, so let's go back to studies and add study. Let's see if you've got the paint bar.
Add study.
Yes. And
Paint
click
bar.
on paint bar, and then see if there's an SJH in that.
Yeah, I see it right here.
All right, so do that one. And we're going to do the same thing. Yes, leave that.
Okay.
And okay. And inputs. 10202. And now we've got the time zones to worry about. Don't do that yet. It's okay. Change 6:30 to 9:30.
Okay.
And 13:15 to 16:50. Perfect.
Okay.
Now default. And okay. You don't have this on 24 hours because there's no nighttime sessions showing up. So let's go to data up here by settings.
Okay.
Edit symbol. Oh, the QQQ is an ETF. It doesn't go 24 hours.
Okay.
Let's check it first. Go to properties. And see where it says regular session, and it's got a little dot box. Click on the dot, and then click on use custom session. And now say okay. And okay again. There we go.
Okay.
You see where the bars are magenta and light green? Kind of, yeah, there, and to the left of there, kind of in the middle. Keep going. Those are blue and red.
There's a light green.
We're looking at the candles.
Oh.
We're looking at the candle bars themselves.
Yeah, I see them.
So green and magenta, and then blue and red.
Yeah.
and then green and magenta again.
Yeah.
Green and magenta are in the night session, and the red and blue are in the day session. And that makes it wonderfully easy for you to just look at that chart and not wonder, was this the trading session or was this the overnight session?
Oh, okay.
I like to make my charts easy to read.
Yeah.
And I use a lot of colors to make things pop into my brain without me having to think about them.
Okay.
Right. So the blue and red is a day session.
Okay.
And that means a lot, because if you thought that this big move down was in the day session, and then the session turns around and goes up, that would be the wrong assessment, wouldn't it?
Yeah. See, just to get a data point, so we're 11:18 here.
But
that
that's
must,
midnight
yeah,
of 11:18.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
brilliant.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
So I'm triggering in on blue and red bars. That lets me know that's where I'm trading.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the yellow dots, you see them above you, and you'll see there's really good turning points on every one of those dots, right?
Yeah.
There's pivot highs and pivot lows.
Okay.
I call that my PHW, which stands for potential hourly wage.
Okay.
And what I use that for is to keep me honest. I want it to tell me at the end of the day, when I print out my charts and analyze them, where were my real trades? Did I keep them within the dots like that, or was I all over the place?
Okay.
So I can tell how much, if somebody says, how do you know where you should place the trades? We'll put the yellow dots on. That's where you should place them.
Okay.
So
For,
we go long and a
example,
short and a long and a short and another long.
So for example, right here, you would have went short.
Short.
Okay.
You know what short is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Not everybody does, so I have to ask.
So.
All right, so you go short there and you've got another yellow dot.
And
That's
then
a
you
good
would,
place to go long.
okay, you would have went long. Okay.
Yeah, you get out of the short and go long.
Okay.
Now, these yellow dots do not appear as trading signals.
Okay.
They appear X% after the turn itself. Why I have them there is not for trading signals, but for keeping me aware of where the perfect trades are. Yeah. There's nothing much worse than over trading.
Yeah.
And
like
I get on.
Like if you saw this and you went short, you'd be like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it there, Sonny.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had a guy, I was on his computer this morning, and from where your cursor is over to the right, where the next yellow dot is.
Yeah, here?
No, over to where the red line is.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Okay.
Okay, so in that spot between the first yellow dot there and the next yellow dot, yep, he made 5 trades.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's you're just going to lose money that way.
Yeah.
You need to be asking yourself, are you making the trades that the dots point out?
Okay.
So it's a research tool. It's a keep you honest tool, because you don't want to make 5 trades between those 2 dots.
Yeah.
There's only 2 dots. There's only 1 trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I put all my charts on a white background because paper's white, and I print them out every night and I analyze them and I try to see, did I make the trades I was supposed to make today? And what does this say about tomorrow? And, a lot of stuff. And I put them in a notebook. I keep all my charts. I have kept all my charts for many, many years.
Okay. And then you're sitting there kind of using it as a I want to call it a diary, just to see where you can do better. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's my journal.
Journal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So we got the PHW dots, and we got the red and blue candles we got, but the red and blue horizontal lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
The red one is the low of this session. The next one, the blue one, is the opening of this session. And the green one is the high of this session.
Okay.
Right there. Now, those are good because you will find when live trading is happening that the market goes to those values over and over and over again. So I like to know what was the open, because it often will retest that open. Didn't the last couple of days, but on the first section,
Okay.
let's see. So it tests the low, goes up, tries to get to the open, comes down, tries to get to the open, and makes it. And then
Okay.
doesn't better that high, and then it comes back down again to the low. So
Okay.
you'll see it that, that's a target that I keep in my mind at all times.
Okay. So the red is the
Low
low.
of the session,
Okay. And the
not the
blue.
day, but the session. And
Okay.
the blue is the open of the session,
Okay.
and the green is the high of the session.
Okay. And then what
Now,
do you
why
mean
am-
by session?
Yeah, I was going to say, why am I emphasizing session? Because if you'll look at that first place where the bars turn green and magenta, so we're in the night session,
Yeah.
you notice that the nights go over to your left considerably. Keep going, right there.
Yeah.
You see that the bars are cyan, magenta, and light green,
Yeah.
and that's the open high. Let's see, open high low of the night session.
Okay.
And so instead of blue, I'm putting teal or cyan. Instead of red, I'm putting magenta. Instead of green, I'm putting light green.
Okay.
So I can see, well, for one thing, I can see how narrow the range is in that night session, right?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing. It's just color coded to tell you it's a night session.
Okay. Now, is the time off on these?
No, we changed that already.
Okay.
That's the first thing we changed.
Okay.
Okay. Now then, let's talk about the sunny bands.
Okay.
In the middle of the sunny bands, and you're familiar with bands and channels, and I'm sure.
Yeah. I occasionally use Bollinger Bands
Yeah, that's good.
and
You'll,
familiar with Keltner channels.
yeah, and this is not like either of those.
Okay.
It is in that it's a channel, but
Yeah.
it's not like that in that the calculations are completely different.
Okay.
So the basis for this is the gold line in the middle and the purple line.
Okay.
That's a special moving average.
Okay.
This moving average calculates its own input values with every tick of the market. So that's why I call it my dynamic moving average, because it's dynamic. It recalculates with every tick of the market.
Okay.
And you'll notice
every tick. Okay.
every tick.
Okay.
You'll notice that this does not look like a standard moving average. What I designed it for was many, many years ago, about 40 years ago. I've been trading for 42 years now.
Okay.
40 years ago, I started thinking there's something wrong with moving averages. I mean, I like them and I like MACD, but I'm winning in trends and I'm losing when the market's in consolidation.
Now you're talking simple moving averages, right?
Or exponential, or
Okay.
DEMA, or KAMA, or any of them.
Okay.
Triangular, any weighted, any of them.
Okay.
They all cross back and forth and give you whipsaw. You want to put one on a chart so we can look at them?
Yeah, we can put one on there. You just
Okay, so go to studies.
Okay.
Add study.
Okay.
And now, which one would you like to put? Which one would you believe in?
Like the 50 SMA or
Okay, so go right there. Go up again a little more.
Okay.
There. So get moving average 2 lines.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
And say okay. And just take whatever it gives you. Say okay.
Okay.
It's hard to see, but it's in there. Spread them out. You know where I call spread bars and squeeze bars? If you hover down at the bottom of the black area on your workspace.
Yeah.
See those things that just popped up?
Yeah.
Go all the way down there. Put your mouse over where those popped up on the middle. Right in the middle of the black area, all the way down.
All the way down?
Keep going down, 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 down. Now go left to the center of the chart. See those four things that popped up? Here, let me get control. Just 1 second.
Okay.
You have to respond. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. See right here down at the bottom in the middle where I am?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this is decrease bar spacing.
Yeah.
This one is increase bar spacing.
Okay.
This is magnify, and this is demagnify.
Got it. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to squeeze this, spread it out. So we're going to do spread bars, and we're going to do it again and again. And now you can see that this simple moving average, look right here, crosses,
Yeah.
crosses, 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 and crosses up here.
Yeah.
That was like 4.
At least.
Mine stays with gold on top the entire time.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I created that. And since I have a PhD in mathematics, it wasn't all that difficult.
Yeah.
But it did take me about 18 months to get it fully programmed and working and fully tested, because I believe in testing.
Yeah.
So it took me quite a while, but once I created it, I thought, this is great. I traded it only with the crossovers for the longest time. And in fact, I was trading the crossovers of this dynamic moving average when I was rated #1 CTA
Huh. Okay.
twice, 2 years in a row. So that's all I was doing, was trading these crossovers.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I started realizing, and I was using 15-minute charts.
Okay. Wow.
But then I started realizing, well, I'm still leaving some money on the table. There's something else wrong. I think I'm going to put channels on this thing. And these channels are my sunny bands, and they are completely reliant on the gold and purple lines in the middle to calculate.
Yeah.
So that's what that does. Now let's take that moving average off of there. So go up to studies again.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the share.
Oh yeah. We didn't want to stop the share. You want to stop the remote control.
Okay.
So now I can no longer see your screen.
Okay. Now, how do I go back and do that again?
Go down to the bottom of the Zoom screen where it says share screen.
Okay. Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
So now go up. Did you get control?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
control.
Perfect. So
Hit
studies,
Okay.
edit studies,
Okay. Edit studies.
and go to the moving average 2 lines at the top and status it off. There you go. Now,
Oh,
okay,
Okay. Yeah.
or close.
Yeah. Okay.
And now
so
that's
they're
a
off.
lot easier to read.
Okay. Still,
Now
one
I'm
more.
gonna-
One
Go
more
ahead.
question for you.
Yes,
It looks like these lines aren't extended throughout the night session. You sure they're
they
set
only
right?
go to midnight. Remember
Uh,
the problem I had with 2359?
yeah. Yeah. Okay. You answered my question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it would be nice, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet.
If it works, why bother? So,
Exactly.
it's an well-oiled machine. Don't change it.
Exactly.
Okay.
If I can make money with it, that's as far as I need to go, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, scroll to the left a little bit. I'm going to show you. Well, I can do it right here. If we go to just left of where that cursor is, you see when the day session opens right there on that blue bar, right there?
Yep.
Next one over there. All right, so it's up at the top of the day. It's touching the top sunny bands. It turns red.
Yeah.
I go short.
Okay.
So the rule is when it touches the top sunny band and turns the other color, you take the red signal.
Okay.
So we go down, it stays below the purple DMA, dynamic moving average.
Yeah.
See purple still on top, still on top, still on top. I'm still short. Here we go. More. I'm still short. Short. Right there, that red turns blue and goes up inside the lower sunny bands.
Yeah.
That's exit from the short and go long.
Okay.
Pretty simple, huh?
Yeah. That's from outer to outer. Okay.
Outer to outer.
Okay.
And then there's some more intricate rules, like when So we go along right there where you're pointing at, but we come along and I know already that it's not going to go to the top band
Yeah.
because the DMA, the golden purple,
Mm-hmm.
is flat. The
Okay.
linear regression angle of that curve right there is close to 0, isn't it?
Yeah, it appears that way. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it appears flat, we know it's not going to go much above that level.
Yeah.
So
Especially,
as soon as it goes above that level, I'm
Mhm.
taking my profit
Okay.
because I know it's not going to go on further.
Okay.
I also know that it's going to come back maybe down to the bottom band, but maybe not. If it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom band, then we're looking for a stronger long.
Okay.
Now, the next thing that I want to show you is at the very bottom of your chart, you see the yellow and gold, purple and lilac. Yep. That's called who's on top.
Okay.
And what it does is it plots the color of the DMA. So if gold is on top, it plots gold. If purple's on top, it plots purple. Another thing that I use to completely simplify my life. I don't have to think when they're close together, which they are to the left there a little bit, right there. How do you tell who's on top, purple or gold? Well, you look down below. There it is.
I was going to say it's purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's light purple, that means that the angle of the DMA is relatively flat,
Okay.
but it's still purple on top.
Yeah.
If it's light gold, or other words, yellow, then gold's on top, but it's relatively flat.
Flat. Okay.
So
Like
that's just another
all
thing that immediately tells me the answer.
like all throughout here, it would be flat, and you can see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty flat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a little bit of a movement right here.
Yeah, and you see the DMA is moving upward.
Yeah, you see it.
That angle is upward.
Okay.
Oh, let me show you something with sunny bands real quick that makes that easier to. What version are you? You're on 10, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So settings, you see settings?
Yes, it's right here.
Uh-huh. Click on the thing that's next to that.
Oh.
There's a little bitty triangle. Yeah. Now, customize.
Okay. Customize. Oh, sorry.
You got to get that little bitty triangle. It's hard to do. There, customize.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go to toolbars.
Toolbars.
Uh-huh. And click on Charting Tools Classic.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And okay. Apply. Why don't they just say okay everywhere?
Okay.
All right. Now then, we're going to have a new icon under that little bitty hidden triangle. Oh no, it's on, sorry, it's on the next, it's the classic toolbar below it. It's on. Yes,
Here?
right there. Click on that. No, click on the icon itself, not on X.
Okay.
On left a little tiny bit, right there. Click on that, analysis commentary. Did you click it? Okay, now pick a bar, any bar, preferably red and blue so you can see some decent movement.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, so click on a candle. Yeah, so click. Now that brings up an analysis commentary window. And I worked forever on getting this thing to do the colors, the same as the colors on the DMA and the colors on the bands. It tells me who's on top, gold or yellow or purple, everything I need to know. And thing I was going to go for is, stop just a second. You see UIB equals, UOB equals.
Yeah,
So
right
that's
here.
upper inner band, upper outer band, lower inner band, lower outer band.
Okay.
And then it says midline and mid angle.
Yeah, I see it right here.
So right there on what you've selected, the mid angle is 1.81 degrees.
Okay.
I consider anything less than 5 to be flat.
Flat. Okay.
So that one's real flat,
Okay.
right? And
Yeah.
it also stops plotting the sunny bands wherever you clicked.
Okay.
So if you wanted to play with some walk forward kind of testing, you could go one bar forward at a time and ask yourself, What did Sunny Bands tell me? What would I do next?
Okay.
And then click on the next bar,
Okay.
et cetera, et cetera. So that's called analysis commentary.
Okay.
I think that's and oh, you see crossover purple on top?
Yeah.
It tells you right there who's on top.
Okay.
It also tells you diff inner and diff outer. So the diff inner at 1.42 is the difference between the two inner bands.
Okay.
The diff outer is the difference between the two outer bands.
Okay.
And what's cool about that is I can look at that and say, this is the QQQ. At most, I can expect to make 2.25 points
Okay.
in that particular setting, right?
Setting. Yeah.
So it's just, again, it's telling me all the information I need at once.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, that's
If
cool.
close, open, high, low are down on the last tick, those things will print in red.
Okay.
The close, open, high, low values.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Okay. So you can close. Oh, don't close it yet. Excuse me. Go all the way over to the right and click with that cursor. Let's bring the Sunny Bands back. Yeah.
Okay.
When you want to bring them all the way back so they'll go into the future.
Sure. How do you do that?
All the way to the right of the candles, not that horizontal line, the candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here?
Choose the last candle. There you go.
Okay.
Now we're back in business.
Okay. You want me to choose the last candle?
No, it's just I just wanted you to get rid of the analysis commentary window. So now if you'll X, go over to the commentary window and click X.
Yeah.
And now we're got a regular cursor back again.
And that's that little widget right there. Analysis.
That's the little almost can't see it widget.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I don't know why they drew those things so faint that I can hardly see them.
Okay. Well, here's a candle coming up right there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Cool.
And to get rid of it, you need to, again, click the X box to get rid of this window.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
There's one last thing I want to show you, and that's this histogram that's kind of 2/3 of the way down on the chart. It's really colorful, golden, red, purple, and green, golden, red, purple, and green, right?
Yeah. You mean this right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 0 line is where it tells me who's on top. So if the histogram is above the 0 line, I know that gold is on top. If it's below the 0 line, I know that purple's on top.
Okay.
If it's purple, I know that not only is purple on top, but it's continuing to move strongly in that direction, which is down.
Okay.
If it turns green, it tells me that, because with these two, with the histogram, I'm measuring the difference between the purple and gold DMA.
Okay.
So you can see there, it gets closer together, farther apart, closer together, farther apart.
Yeah.
And these are early signals for me, especially if I'm interested in doing some scalping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it was purple and it's going down and it turns green, there's a real quick opportunity there to do some scalping in the other direction.
Okay. Yeah, you could probably do it here.
Yeah.
Probably do it here.
Yeah.
That's a little.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So gold means, yes, purple's on top, but we're having a little bullish movement.
Okay.
I mean, green. I said gold, didn't I?
Yeah, you said gold.
Yeah. Green means we're having a little bullish activity in an otherwise purple market.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, I could see you could scalp that pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it's going to be a little challenging.
And likewise with the gold. Well, and those are too little.
Yeah.
Those bars are just too close to 0 to give me a whole lot of information.
Yeah. Here
Now, yeah, see, that's a better one.
Yeah, but you got an entry point right here.
The entry point's right there. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I see
the entry points.
The madness in the system. Yeah.
Yeah. And the entry points on these things are phenomenal.
If you would have went long there.
That's perfect.
I mean, look at that run.
Yeah. And you take it up to the last gold bar.
Yeah.
No, not there. Go over to the histogram again. Down to the,
right
that
there.
last red bar.
Yeah.
Click on your cursor. I mean, first red bar. Yeah. Look at what a good exit that is.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Kind of
could have made.
amazing, right?
Yeah, when it made that change, you could have went. You could have
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
get out.
So
Get out and go to bed. That's the night market. We know that.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forget the ES. Is DS. You can trade that night and day, right?
You can, but it's like this one. It's very flat until about 3 o'clock in the morning, my time. And
Okay.
I'm not getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to trade the market.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Okay. But
So
if you
when
get
it's
some of
when
these
it's
nice runs,
oh, I know, right?
I mean, if you get it, like if you get in there and you got a nice run, oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But that first couple of hours is just usually sideways.
is it?
Yeah.
Uh,
I used to trade till 7 o'clock at night, and
yeah.
I just found that it wasn't productive because it doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. It goes except goes sideways in a little narrow channel for a while.
Yeah. So let's do the yeah.
So what happened if you went long on that purple green right there, one more R over right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
See how close that is to the low?
Yeah.
It calls them over and over and over again.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So gold on top makes gold bars. Gold on top, but it's turning down, makes red bars.
Okay.
Likewise, purple on top is purple bars. When they turn green, purple still on top, but we're looking for a scalp to the long
Okay.
direction.
Okay. So you could scalp here, you could scalp there, you could scalp there,
Mm-hmm.
and you could probably do the same up here. But
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I mean, after this bar here, when you had quite a few opportunities to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check this one out.
Now on moneymentor.com, I have a user's manual if you wanted to read it. And
Okay.
chapter 5 goes over how I use sunny bands.
Mm-hmm.
So bring up a browser and let's look at moneymentor.com for a second.
Okay. Can you see my screen, the browser,
I
or no?
do. I see your desktop.
Okay. But
So
you don't see my browser?
I do not. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So go up to the top, tippy top, there where
Okay.
it says resources.
Yeah.
Go down to resources. Yeah. And click and go
Mm-hmm.
down to downloads.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then the third dot down says user's manual for Sunny's products.
Okay. Right here.
Click it. And then save it to your desktop
Okay.
or downloads, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll put it on my desktop, but I'll give it a name that I'll remember. My desktop is kind of busy.
Yes, it is. Mine's not even that bad.
Everybody's like, you can figure that out. Yeah, don't touch it.
Exactly. Because your neurology feels where those icons are, doesn't it?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So it looks like you got some nice stuff you can read here. All right.
Mm-hmm. Lots of stuff.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But they're hyperlinked, some of them. So click on 5A or 5. Yeah. And there you
Okay.
go.
All right. Yeah, you put a lot of time in there.
Oh, yeah. Years.
Yeah.
I've been updating this thing since
Okay. Cool.
before 2000.
All right. Looks good.
Okay.
Pretty comprehensive.
All right, Tony.
Okay. Did you?
I will send you the link to this video so that you can download it to your own hard drive
Okay.
and rewatch it as you like,
Okay.
because you're not going to remember everything I said.
Okay.
Do you have
All
any
right.
more questions?
No, I think I'm good for the time being.
You're saturated?
Yeah. Now I can title this workspace, right? Call it Sunny
Yeah.
Bands.
Yep. Put it save workspace as and put SJH. That way they all show up in the same place.
You say SJH.
Those are my initials. Sunny J Harris
Okay.
_ and now call it whatever you want.
Okay.
Trials, Sunny Bands.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
and then you'll always be able to get back to it.
Okay, cool.
All right, Tony. Let's today's Friday. Let's talk Monday
Okay.
and go over it in the live market in case you have more questions.
Okay.
What time works for you Monday?
Let me check my calendar real quick.
Okay.
That'll be the 21st.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm at the gym at 1:30, so I can't do it at 1:30 my time, but I can do it before that.
So I'm free from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on.
Oh, okay. So 11 is 2, 12, 1, 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would have to wait until 3 something because
Oh,
I get back at 3:15 or 3:30.
Yeah.
So if, let's say 4 o'clock my time, market's open.
Okay. And what time will that be my time?
4 o'clock is 7 to you.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yes, that'll work.
All right, fantastic.
Putting a note in my calendar.
You have a real job before 11?
I have I still do electrical engineering work, but it feels like a part-time job.
Yeah.
Because I work at home.
Oh, nice.
So.
Very nice.
And I have a great deal of flexibility. I could sit there and be in a meeting and be trading. Like my trading computer's right here, and then my work computer's right here.
Exactly.
So
that's cool.
Okay, so I have a meeting for meet with Sunny for 7 p.m., which would be your
my 4 p.m.
Your 4 p.m.
Perfect.
And I'll double check that because we just had a daylight savings time or something that went on.
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay, cool.
I've already forgotten about it though. And listen, if you have any questions at all, you have my phone number, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right, because it's all over the place.
Yeah.
But you can call me anytime and say, I'm watching this and I'd like to make a trade and I don't remember what you said. Can you look at my screen?
Okay.
Call me anytime.
Okay. Now I'm not signed up for futures yet, but I'll get signed up.
It doesn't matter. This thing works every bit as well on the QQQ or the SPY or the Tesla or any of them. It all works the same.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what time frame or what symbol. So you can put it on Tesla 5 minutes or Tesla daily, and it all same rules. TSLA.
Okay. Say like I want to put this on Apple.
AAPL.
Up here?
Yeah. Enter. There it is. Same chart.
And then
same rules.
And what time scale am I on?
You're on 5 minute.
I'm on 5 minute. I guess I could change the time frame, right?
I'd suggest 15 or daily with a stock.
Okay, let's do daily.
Okay, so there's.
Oh, okay.
Go up to time frame.
Time frame?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And daily. You already got daily. Yeah. So that's daily. There you go. Okay. And see how the bars don't turn color now because there is no night session as far as you've got it set right now. You can set it to do the after-hour session.
Yeah.
But not on daily bars. It has to be 60 minute or 5 minute or something.
Okay, but I wouldn't, I probably, wouldn't trade that,
Right. But look where that told you to get long, Apple.
Yeah.
Right there where you are.
Yeah.
We go up, 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 up. Keep on going up, keep it on, and there comes the red bar down through.
Yeah.
And we go short or exit.
Yeah. And you can see it right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see what's doing now. Surprised there's not a ball in here, but maybe it doesn't meet your criteria.
But well, it's close. It's very, very close.
Yeah.
And these are not hard and fast written in marble.
Yeah. But you would have seen it right here.
You'd see that go green, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I said, okay, I better go long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you got, like I said, if you had a scalping opportunity there, you could have gone in. Here, been okay.
Didn't go very far, did it?
No. If you entered it with a stop loss at probably would have came out. Depends on where you put your loss at. Okay.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
you would have went long, and then here's where it would have got you a little bit. But
Mhm.
you're going to see
And,
this bar here.
and you
Yeah.
will have losing trade.
Yeah.
This is not fallible.
Yeah.
Everybody has losing trades.
Yeah. I understand that.
Have you seen my podcast? Listen to my podcast?
I probably haven't. No.
It's on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And
Do you have a link on your website?
I do. It's called moneymentor.com/podcast.html.
Okay. I'll look at that.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun a couple of weeks ago that I interviewed Larry Williams. You know who he is?
Oh yeah. The Williams indicators. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Larry he's a good friend of mine.
His daughter's a movie, an actress, right?
Yeah, she is. And I know her too.
Yeah. That was actually when I first downloaded TradeStation, I was dinking around with the Williams indicators.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I was doing some research. I'm like, and then found out that, he's got a daughter and she's an actress.
Yeah.
And I guess she was in this trading competition using the indicators.
And she won also. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Now, there's a little difference in what Larry does and what I do.
Okay.
He doesn't tell you exactly how he uses his indicators.
Yeah.
I tell you exactly how I use mine and what settings I'm using and the whole thing. It's flat out wide open.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. How's your, I noticed you have an algo trader on your.
It's coming along.
Is that doing pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only problem with it right now is that it hits drawdown too often for me.
Uh-huh.
And while I would sit through it because I know what the system's doing,
yeah,
most people would not.
What's your drawdown percentage then on that? You probably have it in your statistics.
I probably do, but I don't know it offhand.
Yeah. But yeah, some people,
But like I trade 5 contracts at a time, and it's not unusual to get $20,000 drawdown.
Okay.
On it. So I'm not selling it yet. It's not available for release until I get that down. I wouldn't mind on 5 contracts have 5,000 drawdown, but not 20,000.
Okay. And then on 5 contracts, how much money is that?
20,000?
5,000? Okay.
Yeah.
But say you had $100,000 you was trading and you had a $20,000 drawdown.
That's
some
still
people
20%. That's pretty steep.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people would probably get nervous, but it depends.
Yeah, I'm not okay with more than about 13%.
Okay, 13%. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, all right. Okay. Well, I think I got enough to be dangerous there, Sonny. I really appreciate your time.
I think you could be real dangerous.
So,
thank you, Tony. I'll send you a link to this in just a little bit.
Okay, and I do appreciate the simplicity in the system. It's you can't, there's a lot of things in it
there's a lot of information and it's presented simply. Yeah, thank you for that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go from there. Do we need a meeting Saturday? I think I got most of what I got.
We sure could if you want.
Let me play with it, and we'll just reconnect on Monday at 7 p.m. That's good with you. That way,
yeah.
Because it seems pretty easy, and then your documentation seemed very thorough. So if I have a question, I'll go in that manual and read it.
Okay, doke.
All right. Well, I'm good to go. Thank you for your time.
All right, Tony. Yeah, I'm here. Just give me a call.
Okay. Well, you have a great rest of your evening and/or day.
Thank you. You too.
And we'll go from there.
Good deal. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.